You see, I'm a firm believer that the main difference between individuals who make it to a full-time career in video versus the individuals who are stuck in the side hustle loop has far less to do with the actual talent and far more to do with their managing money within a business. You see, I'll be the first to say that there are videographers far more talented than me working for me rather than working for themselves because of exactly this. Managing money and setting goals within a small videography business is so important to the future growth of the business and the overall growth of the brand. So right after you click that like and subscribe button for future videos, we'll jump right into the 5 steps to managing money within a small videography business. And step number 1, you have to think like a business owner, not like an employee. And what does that even mean? You have to start thinking of yourself as an entity of the business rather than an individual. This means that you're not going to make every dollar that the business makes. It's just not how life works. You see, this varies by location and type of business, but in the videography world, if you'd like to grow a business, you need to start paying yourself 1/3 of what the company makes overall. Save that other 2/3 for things like general expenses, subscriptions, hiring employees, gear purchases, and possible travel expenses. So many things that you don't initially think of eat up cash within a business. Don't overpay yourself and limit your business potential. Step number 2, try your ever-loving best to stay away from purchasing unnecessary gear. As a self-proclaimed gearhead who's always researching the best of the best and continuously watching the latest product reviews, well, I did spend almost 2 hours yesterday watching a new iPhone announcement with absolutely no intention of upgrading anytime soon. I know how difficult this can be, but you have to spend your money on things that your business actually needs and uses, not whatever YouTube product reviewer says that you have to absolutely have. I'll be the first to say that gear does matter, but not all gear you'll need, you have to purchase. You could always rent, and especially not all gear you purchase has to be the best of the best. Big shout out to companies like Tamron for keeping it real and making lenses cheap. Step number 3, hire an accountant. You see, I shouldn't even have to say this, but with so many do-it-yourself tax programs out there, it makes the cost of an accountant seem so far-fetched. But please, for the future of your business, talk to a tax professional on how you can best limit your tax liability as a business and as an individual, and let them file and do all of your taxes. This is so beneficial for any future audits down the line. It's beneficial to delegate this away from your line of work because, let's face it, you don't know as much about tax law as you think, and you'd rather focus on what you actually love to do anyway. Step number 4 is to get yourself on a set salary as soon as possible. See, when I first started my videography business right out of college, I was pumped to set my first salary at $1,500 a month. I really thought I was living at large. However, what I didn't realize was looking at the company profits and setting my salary accordingly, it set us up for some big company growth down the line because we had the cash to do it. You see, obviously this salary can be adjusted as the years go on, but setting yourself up on a salary right out of the gate helps so much with our last and final topic. And that last and final topic is step number 5, budgeting, budgeting, budgeting. Now, I do not specifically sit down and write out a monthly budget every month for the income that we have coming in and the expected expenses. However, it is very much in my head 24/7. And a lot of that has to do with the stress of employing multiple people. If I'm not a good steward of the cash flow within the business, it doesn't just affect my family anymore, it's affecting a multitude of people that we employ. And that actually means something to me. Because I'm personally on a set salary that doesn't change very often, budgeting monthly is less about how much money will I make this month, and more about the status of the business overall and how we'll be able to grow in the coming months and years. Again, thinking back to step number 1 of thinking like a business owner. So there you have it. Those are my 5 steps to managing money within a small videography business. If there's something you disagree with, I'd love to hear you out. If there's something you implemented within your business that I didn't exactly cover today, I'd also love to hear you out. And if you have absolutely nothing nice to say at all, that is exactly what the YouTube comment section is for anyways. I'll see you next time.